Hey guys, Diana here from Garden Love. Today I'm at the Sylmar Agriculture with Steve Liz, and I want to show you some amazing things they have going on here and teaching all the high school kids. Like, this is an amazing program. Like, I wish I had this program growing up when I was in high school. I'm so glad that the kids here have it available to them. They get to learn so much about how to grow their own food and how to take care of plants and how to be in touch with nature. They even have chickens. It's fantastic. I am in love. I literally wish I can live here. If I could be here every day, I probably would, just to help out and be part of everything that they're doing here, because it's amazing. I'm gonna stop talking because I can go on forever. To start off, the very front of this place has nothing but pollinating flowers. As you can see there, there's lavender, rosemary, all the favorite humming and birdie and butterfly flowers here. It is beautiful, okay? And then when you come in, the second thing you see here is a vertical planter that already has its own irrigation. As you can see it here, they have mint and they have all sorts of herbs in here. I see some basil. There's tons of herbs here. So if you guys are limited in space, this is definitely something you guys can grow literally anywhere. If you have a balcony, you can do this. If you have, you know, just a fence along the entrance of your house, this is an ideal thing to do. Vertical gardening, set up an irrigation system, and there you go. You can have all your herbs next to your kitchen, and it's amazing. And then as we walk through this little section here, this is where all the students actually grow their own, either from seeds or from cuttings. They are growing these beautiful flowers right now. They're even propagating some dragon fruits. Let me walk over there to show you. And it's amazing what they're doing here and with the things that they're teaching the kids. Look at this little kitty. Oh, he's so cute. This is Steve's friend. Steve's never lonely when he's here because he has his little cat. They even have a passion fruit right there. And look at this. This is a tower garden by Juice Plus. So basically it sustains itself. They have a watering system that goes up and waters these plants. And as you can see, they have beautiful little strawberries here. So that's going to be delicious once they start growing. This is another way to grow things in a vertical way, and helps you save space. And yeah, so the kids here are growing strawberries. They are growing these beautiful flowers. It's just so pretty here. So this is where some of the kids do their class. And then that's just part of it. Guys, I'm sorry if this video is going to be long, but there is just so much to look at. Like, as you can see, the section we're approaching, it looks like a baby forest, and there's tons of things. The kids have even ventured to play around with succulents. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at this one. And it's an old wine barrel that they decided to repurpose it and do an amazing decorating entry way. As you can see, it's to enter this gazebo, and it's just beautiful. Look at this little truck and this water fountain. I mean, if you guys have any of these at home and they have just been using up space, why not use it to make a fashion statement with some beautiful flowers or succulents? I thought that was a great idea of the student that did that. And as you can see, guys, there's endless. Oh, I want to show you guys this because Steve mentioned that these have been neglected for the last forever time. And I know you guys know that I just did a video about my pineapple guava. And look at this tree. I mentioned several times that the pineapple guava is very hardy. And he says that these plants haven't been watered for like ever. And once they realize like, oh, we gotta go water them, they water them and they started blooming like crazy. It looks like all the petals are gone, so they're going to be having tons of pineapple guavas here. It's literally like a wall here of pineapple guavas. I've seen this, people trim them and turn them into hedges. So this is an idea if you guys want to create some sort of hedge to divide something in your garden. I would recommend the pineapple guava because it does a good job. These haven't been trimmed, so if you constantly trim them and train them to be into a hedge, that would be a beautiful edible hedge, and they're evergreen, so it would look beautiful every single day of year round. So yes guys, and I gotta tell you guys, they have my ultimate favorite. If you guys been following me for a while, you guys know what my favorite tree is, and I've been talking about it for almost a year. My favorite tree is the Weeping Mulberry, and guess what? Well, I'll tell you guys at the end. I gotta tell you guys at the end. But look, this is all the strawberries that they have growing here. They have tons of things. You gotta see their amazing tomatoes, okay? So his theory is put the tomatoes somewhere that it can get deep rooted and not to worry about it, not to water them as often as you would normally water them. Just put it in a trellis. This looks like the material I use for my trellis that I do my aspalair trees, and he just made a huge cage for the tomatoes, put them in this huge container. He says he only waters them every other week or once a week, and they do their thing. So that's his theory, to neglect the tomatoes, let them be. You just have to plant them somewhere deep, a container that's gonna allow the tomatoes to go down deep, so that way they really don't need a lot of water if their roots are very deep. And look at how amazing these tomatoes are. Do you see that huge tomato in there? This is only a 2-week-old tomato, and they are growing fabulous. He has tons of them. He's actually growing some tomatoes as well on, I forget what this is called, but you guys obviously know what it is by looking at it, and those are doing amazing too. He says that what you do is you actually fertilize these, I think they're pine needles, for about a month or two before you actually install any plants in there. Put a little dirt and then put the desired plant in there. So these are a compact variety. So yes guys, I'm gonna give you another quick look, but we're gonna walk through this thing. I mean, if you are into gardening like I am, I'm sure you'll watch the whole video. If not, you can just skip to the parts that you wanna see. They have tons of trees actually planted in the ground. They have, this is a cherry tree, a cherry Mine Royal. Look at how big it is. He says that, well, as we all know, here in Southern California, our weather was really warm. Our winter was really warm. So he's not expecting any cherries, just because, as we all know, cherries do need chill hours. This is a Stella, the tree I just got. So this is what I have looking forward to. This is what it's gonna look, and it's actually quite a compact tree, which is kind of good because, as you guys know, I don't have a lot of space. So check this. This is another cherry tree, and you guys can see that these trees were painted with Ivy Organic to protect them from sunburn. And look at this. They have some amazing Weeping Mulberries. These are so beautiful. They add so much elegancy or decorative. Look at these mulberries. Do you see that? They are so tasty, guys. I'm gonna have one, because if I don't, I'm sure the squirrels will. Oh my goodness, guys. Not only do I love the tree because of the way they look, but these mulberries are amazing. Let me show you guys. They're so good. I hope I don't get caught over here eating all the ripe ones. I'm so excited. This tree, you know what? We should play a game. We should play a game, and let's see if you guys can guess how many videos I've mentioned the Weeping Mulberry. Because I feel like I talk about it, the Weeping Mulberry, in every single video. Oh my god, these are so sweet. I could just stay here forever. Look at that. He has quite a few of them in here. And then he has apple trees. There's so, oh my god, there's so much. Look, this is like a nursery, guys. They have all of these varieties for the kids to experience, to learn about. This is a true amazing agricultural program here for the Sylmar High School students. I absolutely love it. I mean, I wish my kids' school had this department because there is just so much going on. They have peaches, nectarines. Here's another awesome mulberry tree. It is so beautiful. This one's really full and compacted. There's two of them together actually. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. I just love the way that tree looks. I love the fruit. And over here they have a white peach. Then they have some apples growing in the ground. Look at that apple tree. You see that? Look at that. It's huge. Tons of apples. Guys, if you guys are around this area and you guys are interested in getting involved, he's always looking for volunteers. If you guys just want to take a tour of this place, it's amazing. Most importantly, I want you guys to know that, like, I've been attending his classes. He has classes once a month. I would love for all of you guys to go to the next class. He's going to be talking all about different types of soils, how to amend your soil, what to do, how to prep it. It's very, very important. And I'm really looking forward to seeing that class. I'm hoping that some of you guys can show up and learn something with me, because honestly, when I take videos of the classes and the training that he's giving us, it doesn't do it justice. And especially if you have tons of questions to ask, that would be ideal for you guys to show up and take his class, and you guys can ask all sorts of different questions that you guys may have, because I know I have tons of questions all the time, and if you take the class, what better way to get your answers? They even have some blueberries. Tons of blueberries. I mean, I think they have everything. They have everything that every nursery that I go to, and probably much more. They have figs. Tons. Look at this. Dragon fruit. Isn't that cool? And also, how amazing is it for the kids to come take this class? They get to plant these awesome trees, and then they get to taste the fruit. You know, I'm sure they've tasted fruit during this program more than they ever tasted in their lifetime, because they have raspberries, poisonberries, apples, and check this out. They actually have aspalair trees growing here. They do have a section in the school where they actually have a wall full of aspalair trees. Look at this one. This one is very, very pretty. See that? You can't see it because of the... Oh, I almost fell. But look at how tall it goes. There's even apples on there already. So this looks very pretty. Look at that one. How pretty is that, guys? Anyways, this place is huge, and I can talk forever, and I can show you every single thing they have, but that pretty much would be like a 8-hour video. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick little walkthrough so you guys can see what they have going on here. They have aloe vera. I'm not sure what those are. Those look like maybe pumpkins, raspberries, grapes, tons of things, guys. If you, like I mentioned earlier, if you guys are in the area, succulents, stop by. I think he's here, well, Monday through Friday he teaches, because it is a school. Nopales, check that out. Aren't those amazing? Let me walk through this. I'm gonna let you just enjoy and see what they have. I believe this is also a weeping mulberry. Look at all those mulberries. Guys, I just gotta say, I am so impressed with this program. The varieties of things that they have going on here, it's amazing. So let's go ahead. Raspberries. Lavender. And I gotta show you guys something that's very popular right now. To you guys, I am so bad with terminology and remembering the actual names, but I want you guys to take a look at this mountain, this little hill. Do you guys know what this is called? I will add it on the video so you guys can see. But basically what this is a mountain of logs, wood chips, other branches, and then some topsoil. And the idea of this is that you don't ever have to basically water or fertilize your plants, because all the nutrients will be coming from the bottom, from the tree trunks that are going to be breaking down. But it's amazing, guys. I can't remember the name. It's amazing.
That's just our nursery.
They even have a tub here that I'm sure they're gonna do an amazing project with that. They have herbs, they have chilies, they actually have one of the spiciest chilies. I forget what it's called. I'll walk you over there so we can take a look at it. They even have some of these beautiful plants over here. They're shaded and protected. You guys are all familiar with these. These are called the Clivia. Look at that. Oh wow, my focus is not focusing. Wow, okay. Well, it's called Clivia. Look at that. They even have some of these beautiful plants. Wow, guys. This place is amazing. This is like better than going to a nursery. And you guys know how much I love going to nurseries. I'm gonna show you what they have growing here, and then we're gonna go look at the raised beds. Everything's so beautiful here. It's kind of hard to pick a direction and follow that direction, but I had to come and show you guys. They even have chickens here. How amazing is that? I mean, I've never heard of a school having chickens and being able to take fresh eggs so you guys can eat. How cool is that, guys? I love it. Love it, love it. Teaching the kids how to take care of chickens, how to take care of, you know, how to harvest your chickens, clean them, how to feed the chickens, how to take care of them. I mean, that's a skill that you really just don't learn at school, but you do learn it here at Sylmar High School. And I think that's amazing. I think every school should have one of these programs and teach our kids how to do, you know, how to sustain yourself by growing your own food and having chickens and other animals. Obviously you can have other animals at school like a cow or a horse, but I mean, you start somewhere, and I think starting with chickens, that's an amazing way and a great way to do it. Okay, so let's go take a look over here. These are their raised beds over here. And let's see, they have oregano, they have lavender, they have basil, African blue. Look at how pretty this is. Like Steve mentioned that you actually put these flowers in your salad and it gives it a great flavor. So this is the hottest chili known. It's the Carolina Reaper. It's a vegetable, well, a fruit, and look at how it looks. So I don't know if someone can actually handle that. And they have chilies growing here. They have a lot going on. Look at these beautiful onion flowers. Aren't those pretty? Guys, this is actually a plant that you can put in your front yard and people wouldn't know what they are because they are very pretty and they have a beautiful flower growing out of them. So people just think it's an ornamental flower or plant, which that's an idea if you guys are trying to maximize your space and trying to grow vegetables in areas where, you know, like your front yard, and you wouldn't think to have it there just because, you know, if you live in the suburbs like I do, you want everything to look neat and tidy in your front yard. But that's actually something you can sneak in between the rest of your plants. Jujube, little jujube. So this is a fruit. I've never tried it. I've seen him in all the other YouTube channels. Steve says that it's a wonderful fruit and it's delicious. Maybe it's something that I can maybe invest in at a later time. And once I learn a little bit more about it in the growing habitat, I can figure out where I can put it in my landscape. But it looks very pretty. I'm not sure if it's evergreen. I want to say it is evergreen. If you guys know the answer to that, go ahead and put it in the comments down below. Oh, and check this out. Lead Farmer 73, look at what they have here. The persimmon fruit. Yes, that happens to be one of Steve's favorite fruit as well. I'm not sure what variety he mentioned, but they have another one over here. And I don't see any fruit on it. I do see tons of apples right there. And right there. I mean, basically the whole tree is full of apples. Let's see what else do they have here. Oh, this is a giant mulberry tree. Holy moly, guys. Check this out. You see that trunk right there? This whole thing is a mulberry. There's fruit on it everywhere. Look at that. It's right there. There's some right here. Let's try this one compared to the Weeping Mulberry. It tastes the same. That's good news. So you don't necessarily have to have a huge tree like this if you don't have the room for it. You can always find the Weeping Mulberry and have it in a beautiful place in your yard. It could be used as a display and as a providing tree with awesome mulberries. Well, I've never seen a mulberry this big in real life. I'm sure there's tons of them, but I personally haven't seen one, and I'm so happy that I got to see one today. This is very pretty. It provides shade and it looks great. Wow, I'm really in love with this place. I feel like I can come here every day. Oh, look at that. There's some fruit right there. You see it? I wish I can reach it because I want to try it. Let's see. Let's see. Come to me. Got it, guys. Got it. Hey guys, so if you guys made it this far through the video, I want to know if you guys had or have a program like this in your neighborhood, your children's school, or if you grew up in a school that had an agriculture. I want to know if it was as amazing as this one, and I want to hear about it because, like I mentioned, I didn't have a program like this, and now that I hear about this program here at Sylmar High School, I think it's amazing, and I think every school should have one. And I want to know if you guys had the same experience as the kids here at Sylmar, and I want to know all about it. This is actually a mulberry as well. Let's see, Pakistani mulberry. Look at that. So they have tons of mulberries here. Pakistani. I think this one has 2 varieties, which I think that's interesting. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna conclude my video and tell you thank you for watching this video. tell me any stories that you guys have. Have you guys experienced a program like this? Have you heard of it? I mean, this is a pretty big lot for just dedicated for this program for all the kids in this high school, and they're doing some amazing things. I want to hear if you were part of it, if you know someone that's part of it. I want to hear the stories and what you guys think about it. All right, guys. Well, it's me, Diana, here from Garden Love. I'm having a great time. I'm having a hard time getting out of this place. I know I gotta head home, but quite frankly, I can be here forever. And I'm gonna try to get my kids involved. Hopefully they can volunteer during the summer to maintain this beautiful garden here. Steve will need help, and I would like to get my kids involved and myself to be part of this awesome program and help out in any way that I possibly can. Before I leave, I want to remind you guys, there will be another class. I'll put the information down below. The program did change. It's not going to be a fairy garden anymore. It's going to be all about soils and everything you need to know about the different type of soils we have and how to prepare it to actually plant in it. It looks like they also have a warm composting here program, so I think that's very awesome because, as you guys know, all plants need warm castings. It's an amazing amendment to add to your soil, and Steve's gonna be talking about that next class, and I can't wait for it. I'm really excited to take it, and I really hope that I see some of you guys that live in Southern California in the class. I'll put the time and address in the description down below. And that's it, guys. I feel like I could talk forever. Like, I'm so excited to be here. I love this stuff. You guys know me. I love growing fruit trees, growing anything that's beautiful. I can go on. I should just stop. All right, guys, you guys have a blessed day. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.